All right, I'm going to make some banana bread this morning. I have got a million banana bread recipes and I'm going to try this one. This video is part of a collaboration named Flour It Up, and it's hosted by Ashley and Amy Martin of Martin Midlife Misadventures. Every Friday, new flour recipes. They update the videos on their community page and there's always something interesting going on there. Okay, so I'm going to start by preheating the oven to 375. And I'm going to tell you, this better be great because I'm already not liking this recipe. Too many bowls. So I'm going to start with mashing the bananas and mixing them with lemon juice. It says 3 very ripe bananas. This is probably it. This looks awful. They were in the freezer and I took them out. But bananas freeze well. So I'm going to move this bowl out of I hate all these bowls. Oh my God, this better be the greatest. The greatest. So anyway, I've got the 3 bananas. I'm going to dump them here. And the juice of 1 lemon. Here's the juice of 1 lemon. I just juiced that. And it says to mix them up until they're smooth. Never mind on the fork, I'm just going to go ahead with the mixer. Now generally with breads, quick breads, you don't want to use a mixer. You want to mix it by hand, but we're still in the early state, so I'm going to use this. And when it comes to mixing everything together with the flour, I'm going to be using a wooden spoon or whatever spoon I have that's appropriate. So I'm going to go ahead and mix these until they are smooth with the hand mixer. All right, it's nice and smooth. Now to the next part. All right, in a separate bowl, half a cup of margarine and half a cup of brown sugar. Here's my half a cup of brown sugar. And here's my half a cup of margarine. I almost used the Country Crock, but I'm making this for a friend of mine who is allergic to dairy. And she says even margarines have dairy in them sometimes. So I just wasn't able to understand some of the ingredients in Country Crock, and I didn't want to make a mistake. So I'm gonna give her this because I know it's dairy free completely. So I'm gonna go ahead and cream the sugar and the margarine together. I think the camera was off, but I just added the banana mixture to the creamed margarine and sugar mixture. So I'm going to get that all mixed up right now. All right, I have got 2 cups of flour here, white flour. I'm going to add in a half a teaspoon of baking soda, half a teaspoon of baking powder, and half a teaspoon of salt. I'm going to mix that up, the dry ingredients. Then I'm going to add the dry ingredients to the wet ingredients. And let's just stir it in. You don't want to overstir at this point. And there it is, nice and thick. I'm going to go grab my baking pans. I'm going to start with these 3 mini pans. I love these foil pans. I'm trying to do the silicone thing, but I don't know. It is still a struggle. So I'm going to go ahead. I know that this recipe makes 3 mini loaves or 1 larger loaf. So I'm going to just go ahead and use these right now. I'm going to spray them with Pam for extra relief. You could also line it with parchment paper. I think I'm also going to make 1 muffin for myself so I can try it when it comes out. So here we go. Usually quick breads like this don't rise a whole bunch, but we'll see. This is kind of a different one than I've used in the past. So far I'm liking it. Looks like it's okay. All right, here they are, plus my little tester. I'm going to put them in the 375 oven right now. Well, these mini loaves took about 35 minutes, and boy, do they look pretty. I'm going to cut open my tester and see what it looks like inside and how it tastes. This might be a winner. Well, my tester was delicious, and the inside is nice and fluffy, so I have no doubt these loaves are going to be fluffy too. I'm really happy about this recipe. They popped out of those Walmart tins really well too. Those are the Walmart disposable tins I got a couple years ago in their kitchen area. So this recipe was adapted from Laurel's Kitchen banana bread recipe, which is my origin recipe for all banana breads, but I have changed it up a little bit. So I'm going to put the new version in the description box, and I highly recommend it. Tastes good, looks good, bakes well. Thank you so much for watching.